from the mystery of the missing Malaysian plane to the fight against Ebola, there were some huge stories this past year.
CBS 2's Andrea Grymes takes a look back at what made news across the globe and across the nation in 2014.
President Obama authorized U.S. airstrikes against ISIS as it took over parts of Iraq and Syria. The terrorist group beheaded 3 Americans and several other hostages. A major mystery in the air came in March. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 with 239 passengers on board disappeared while heading for Beijing. To this day, investigators have not found one piece of debris from the plane. In July, another Malaysia Airlines flight with nearly 300 people on board was shot down over Ukraine. Also in Ukraine, Russian troops entered, then annexed the Crimea region. Crimea had been part of Ukraine since 1954.
It is indefensible.
On U.S. soil, the veterans' healthcare system was engrossed in scandal over delayed treatment and falsified records. Veterans Affairs Secretary Eric Shinseki resigned in May. Also that month, the White House exchanged 5 top Taliban commanders held at Guantanamo Bay for Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl, who was held in Taliban captivity for 5 years. West Africa battled a massive Ebola outbreak this year, which has infected more than 17,000 people and killed more than 6,000. In South Africa in October, a judge sentenced former Olympian Oscar Pistorius to 5 years in prison for the shooting death of his girlfriend.
You need to stop throwing objects at the police.
Back here in the U.S. in November, massive demonstrations broke out when a grand jury voted not to indict Missouri police officer Darren Wilson for the shooting death of unarmed 18-year-old Michael Brown. President Obama made a stunning move in December, announcing the U.S. would begin to normalize relations with communist Cuba for the first time in more than 50 years. Andrea Grymes, CBS 2 News.